Hi everyone, my name is Ronald Denisio and I am the 7th grade virtual content specialist for social studies. In this video, I will talk about important considerations when launching a unit and how to implement synchronous and asynchronous strategies while launching the unit. For the purpose of this video, I will refer to the first lesson of Unit 1, launching the unit, but you can apply these strategies when launching any unit in person or virtually. I would like to first talk about the importance of launching a unit. Page 61 in the original Passport to Social Studies curriculum provides the rationale and importance for launching the unit. Engaging students with the content to be studied is important. Making the content relevant to their personal lives or making a connection to how the learning can be used in a real-world setting is one way to get students hooked. Another effective hook is making students see the content as interesting and unusual by having them view the content from a different perspective. Launching the unit for your students involves engaging them in mental stretching activities and providing a hook for the content to be learned. Students are more interested in and pay more attention to activities that are introduced in a way that engages them emotionally, intellectually, and socially. Launching a unit effectively can excite the students, giving them the motivational energy to want to make the best use of their learning time. Activities that get students to think divergently are important. Presenting far-out theories, paradoxes, and incongruities to stimulate wonder and inquiry are extremely effective. The main activity of this lesson introduces the anchor chart shown on this page to help students develop understanding of power, wealth, and morality. Anchor charts can help make student thinking visible by recording the content and related ideas so that they are accessible throughout the unit. You can begin by adding examples of each concept from students' prior knowledge. Continue to discuss the concepts and add to the anchor charts throughout the unit to deepen students' understanding of the terms and the essential question. Throughout the unit, students will investigate the interactions between Native Americans, explorers, and settlers during the early European colonization of America. Students will study key events, people, and issues through the lenses of power, wealth, and morality. Students can begin to brainstorm some ideas about these themes by taking a look at slide 12 and slide 13. Slide 12 asks students to add their connections to our class anchor chart for each word. They can use the space on the next slide to explain two of the additions that they made to the class anchor chart. I want to highlight several synchronous and asynchronous strategies that can be useful when implementing this lesson. First, if you and your students are meeting synchronously, you can utilize breakout rooms on Zoom or Google Meet to increase collaboration. Depending on the size of your virtual classroom, students can work together in groups of 4 to 5 and complete one of the concepts, either power, wealth, or morality. Students can then share their findings during the wrap-up with each other. Additionally, students can work on a shared Google Doc or a Padlet or a Jamboard in breakout rooms to facilitate student learning. If you are posting your work asynchronously, you can also post a link to a Jamboard or a Padlet or also a shared Google Doc where students can collaborate together and work on these concepts to learn from each other. Finally, have students answer the question on slide 15. Slide 15 asks students, based on your knowledge of the terms power, wealth, and morality, infer how those terms are connected to the topic of this unit: Native Americans, early encounters, and colonial development. The answers to this question can help inform you about students' prior knowledge at the start of the unit. Since students will be answering the essential question at the end of Unit 1, I find it beneficial to pause after each mini-unit and see if there are any historical examples that students can add to their anchor charts. You can reintroduce the anchor charts at the end of each mini-unit and have students contribute additional historical examples they find in the lessons. Then, at the end of the unit, students can use the anchor charts to help them organize their thinking as they plan their response to the unit's essential question: how do issues of power, wealth, and morality influence colonization and exploration? I hope the strategies we went over today were helpful. Give them a try the next time you launch a unit in social studies.